Hi there. So let's move through a little detox and power flow to pick you up at any time. You just need a little bit more energy to get into your filter organs, to stimulate your metabolic fire and your digestion. And of course, to strengthen your body, arms, core, and lower body all at once. Let's go ahead. This is a short little sequence that you can do any time of the day, and I feel that when I come to it when I have the least energy, I walk away from it with the most energy. So I personally like to do it in the morning, but if evening works for you or afternoon, anytime you do it, it's gonna amp you up and get you feeling a lot more ready to meet the day, a lot more awake and clear. So find yourself to a space, preferably a mat, and let's come to sit. Find yourself into Sukhasana, that's easy seat where you just find one foot in front of the other. And if that's a little bit uncomfortable, you can always cross the legs as well. And then lengthen up your spine here. And just for a moment, let's focus a little bit on the inside body breath. So place one hand over the heart and one hand over the low belly. And as you inhale, breathe down into your lower belly. And make space as you send belly into the palm of the hand so you feel the breath expand at the low belly. And as you exhale, squeeze from your pelvic floor muscles and pull your lower belly in and out. Inhale down into your belly. Feel that breath across the rib cage and even the back body as it wraps around on the inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles and pull the low belly in and out. Inhale. Find that space like a golden sun expanding in all directions. And exhale, activate the pit of that sun that has the most light and pull that light up as you pull the lower belly. You pull the pelvic floor in and up, that light begins to reach and rise through your center. Inhale down into the belly and feel that expansion and space as you breathe into the lower part of the body. And exhale to activate the root muscles, hug them in and out, and light that golden flame or that light beginning to rise, pulse it up as you squeeze the belly in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Let's try to keep the breath active the whole time. I'll be here to remind you. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling to feel a little bit more strength. You're getting into the pit of your core, but you're working yourself through the digestive system, through the metabolic system, as you pulse the belly in and up on the exhale. Let your inhale be soft and expansive and nourishing. Slowly lower your hands and just start to move the body side to side. So as you snake one side to the other, you begin to awaken the low back and the spine a little bit more. Finding yourself to center, inhale, curl yourself up. Exhale, round at the shoulder blades, chin to chest. Inhale, float forward and up. Exhale, pull the breath up and circle two. Two more, inhaling, curl forward. Exhaling, squeeze the breath out. Try to keep your lumbar long. As you breathe into the back of those shoulder blades there, draw the skull up. Nice. Let's now shift so we can activate a little bit more into our core. So plant the big toes together, but this is important that they stay connected because that is giving you stability into the pose, but it's also stimulating your inner thigh muscle meridian line, which is linked very much to the support of the core. Try to keep your low back in and up the whole time, and you'll know it because you'll be open in your chest when you're doing that. If your lower back's rounding, you're sinking in your shoulder blades. So stay buoyant. I would rather you stay with this alignment because that is more nourishing for you than move to a place where you're doing the pose, but you're doing it with no spinal stability, no core stability. So we're here to build strength, not to get so deep that we lose the connection to our stability as well. So plant the hands beside you to start. Please place the fingertips forward. Keep the big toes together. As you inhale, you lift up and press the sit bones down. Inhale. And then exhale, come forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. Now you can for sure just keep the heels on the bottom and pulse here. But try it a little higher. Release for 5. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the breath. Try to lift from your pelvic floor and your lower belly as you pulse up. Let's do 3 more. and 2. Lift up through that spine, and 1. Very nice. Slowly release. Bring your arms forward. Interlock all fingers except your index finger, Kali Mudra here. Draw the shoulders down. Place those big toes together. Now inhale, lengthen out. And as you exhale, squeeze the breath out and pulse forward. Now try it with one leg up. Inhale, exhale. To bring the big toes again, lift both legs, but cross the right ankle over the left. So hook the ankles together. Inhale back, exhale, squeeze the breath out. Try to stay long through that low back, so no rounding. Stay buoyant through the chest, and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Last one. Beautiful, slowly release. Let's do a little twist action. So the twist here, when we twist, try not to round in your lower back, stay lifted there. As if someone has a hand at the base of your spine, and you're not able to go any further as their hand presses into your lower back area. Inhale, fly the arms forward. Exhale, twist over to the left, palms to the center. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep your lumbar nice and long, your whole spine lifted. Big toes are together. Squeeze the breath out as you exhale and twist. Squeeze from the lower belly and the pelvic floor as you exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Let's do a few more. You get fierce with that breath, so you're really stabilizing and lifting through the pelvic floor muscles, drawing up through the lower belly every time you lean back. Last one. To the other side. And very good. Inhale, stretch forward. Butterfly the feet open. Just snake yourself forward, letting your back get a little bit of a stretch as you paint the air here. Beautiful. And slowly shift into an all-fours position, meeting hands beneath the shoulders there. I like to start on the fingertips and then slide down to your knuckles and palms. Knees with a little bit of distance from the hips. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift up through the pelvis, through the ribs, and look forward. Bend the elbows, and as you exhale, do squeeze up through the pelvic floor muscles. Pull the belly in and up, and then round the spine to the ceiling. Inhale, open through your chest, look forward. Exhale, activate your root muscles and let that curl you up as you press the spine away. Inhale into the belly, feel that space. Exhale, begin to feel a little bit of fire as you curl. And then back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and walk your hands forward so your shoulders are slightly back of your hands there. Walk your knees back. Let's take a few waves from a low plank. And then we'll do some waves from a dog to a high plank. So tuck the toes here. Sink the hips as if you're going to sit back, but not. Feel the stretch into the arms. Press into those hands. Take a deep breath into the belly. Exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor. Scoop the belly in up and roll your spine forward into plank. Very good. Raise the gaze. Lift through the front spine, so you're always pulling up through your center. And reach back. Inhale. Let the exhale begin to bring you forward as you lift the low belly in and out. The inhale, lift your gaze. And the exhale takes you back again. Inhale. Exhale, crawl forward. Very good. And all the way back. This time when you come back, fire up the fingertips, raise the leg, and find that downward dog. Maybe walk it out just a few times to stretch through the back of the legs. Press into the hands, round those shoulders back. Keep the armpits a little bit buoyant here so they're not sinking completely back and you're not dropping through your chest too much. The heels do not have to touch the floor. In fact, I would rather you have more length in the pose and literally be creating the shape of an upside down V than have the heels try to touch the floor and be more compressed. So this is a no. More space is a yes. Lift the belly to reach. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows. A little bit of a stronger weight. Lift the belly. Chin to chest and roll your spine forward into plank. And as you come forward, lengthen your body out in all directions. Very good. Lift through the belly and take it back to dog. Let's take that bend again. So inhale, bend the elbows and knees. Exhale, scoop your pelvis up, come onto your tippy toes, chin to chest, roll forward into plank. Lengthen your spine. Tap the knees down. Lean your heart forward, bend the elbows an inch. And then lower down, pubic bone, belly, and chest until you meet the earth, point the toenails. Inhale into the belly, make space. Let's take 2 cobra waves. We'll transition on the last one, up. Inhale into the belly, exhale, squeeze up through the root, lift the belly. Chin to chest like a serpent rising. Be more fluid and raise your gaze. Exhale, lower. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, unravel your spine, lift the lower belly, shoulders back, skull forward. Let's bend halfway, you're gonna lower, press the hands, lift up to the knees, tuck the toes, and send the hips back into downward dog. Beautiful, inhale, bend the knees and elbows, and raise the right leg up. Turn the pelvis down, scoop the belly in, and then bend the limbs and bring the right knee forward to the chest and step the right foot towards the right thigh. Take the left foot about 1 inch out and then lengthen the spine as you inhale, right knee above that foot right there. Now, if you're feeling that a high lunge is a little bit too much for you today, you may wish to put the back knee down and give it a little patting. If you're with me, then step that left foot just as I did, a little bit out, and make sure the toes are spinning forward. Lengthen your spine again, breathe into the belly, bend the back knee, and as you exhale, roll yourself in and up and lift the front spine up. Beautiful. So as you contain through the front body, your lumbar stays long. Go ahead and inhale, open through the arms. Let's do breath of power here. Exhale, squeeze the breath out and wrap the hands to the shoulder blades. Inhale into the belly, lift the belly and let your gaze be buoyant. Exhale, squeeze up through your pelvic floor and low belly. One more. And then inhale, open, lift through the belly. Feel a little bit of length as you get open through the chest. Exhale, lower the hands down and step it back into downward dog. Nice, take a few breaths here. Bend the knees and elbows as you inhale, raise the left leg in and up. Turn the hips down, pull the belly in, get long through your spine. Bend at the limbs and then bring your left knee forward to your chest and do step your left foot to your left thigh. Lengthen your spine here and take the right foot a little bit out unless you're putting the knee down. You can also put the right knee down and do the pose with the knee down. Lengthen your spine, hips are back. Use your exhale to bend your back knee and then roll up and lift through that front spine, energizing through the legs and getting rooted through them. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze the breath out, breath of power. Inhale into the belly and feel spacious and buoyant, and exhale, curl back. Inhale, breathe out. One more, breathing in. Beautiful, and out. And this time, inhale, open, lift the belly, draw the lumbar in and up, open the chest. Ease the breath into the whole body. And as you exhale, float the hands down, step it back into dog. Let's bring the big toes together here. Stimulate that inner thigh area. As you inhale, bend the knees and elbows, and as you exhale, step or hop forward. Lengthen up halfway, grow through your chest, exhale, fold, you bend the knees. Drape your body over your long legs here. Feel the breath into the belly, the exhale of the pulsation hugging up through pelvic floor and low belly. And then bend the knees, breathe in and start to roll yourself up to lift through the front spine and inhale, stretch. And let's complete a sun salutation here together, adding a little bit more fire through the lower body as you exhale, fold. Nice, inhale, lengthen up, press into the feet, lift the belly. Exhale, meet the earth and step it back into downward dog. Nice work. Take some time here to find your form by lifting the belly in and up with the shoulders and elbows. So I see a lot of hyperextension. Usually in my classes, so go ahead and just bend the elbows a little bit. That's going to make it seem like you're working a lot harder in the arms, which means that it's the muscles doing the work, not just the joints, helping you stay in this pose. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows. Lift through your spine, lift through your belly, and roll forward into plank pose. Lift your gaze. Tap the knees down. Lean the heart forward. Bend the elbows an inch, and then lower down pubic bone, belly, and chest until you meet the earth. Point your toenails down. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, squeeze up through the belly. Chin to chest, unravel your spine, lumbar jaw in and out. Shoulders down, gaze forward. Now bend the elbows an inch. We're going to transition by lifting the belly. Come up onto the tops of the feet. Lift through the core and then turn it back into downward dog as you roll those toes. Bend the knees and elbows, inhale, raise the right leg up, so we press and then lift up. Turn the pelvis down. Bend the limbs again and then bring the right knee forward to the chest. Step the right foot towards the right thumb. Take the left foot an inch out, lengthen the spine. Let's move through some twisted circles here, yeah? So you want your front knee to be over your ankle. And then inhale, stretch up through the right arm. Exhale, circle down, bend the back knee, brush the earth. Press into the feet, inhale, lift the belly, and reach up. You're going to notice here that I'm not straightening the right leg yet, keeping it bent, working the muscle. Exhale down, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze the breath out, lift through the belly and the pelvic floor as well. Let's do 2 more. Paint the air, you got this. And now the next time you come up, start to lengthen, because we've warmed the leg a little bit. Start to lengthen the right leg only till you feel the first stretch and stay. And then stretch open. Try to keep your hips buoyant in the pose, lift through your chest. Stack your arms so you can look forward, up or down, and breathe. Pulse through the lower belly with each exhale. You should feel a stretch across this muscle. Right T-band. Circle all the way down, very nice. So go ahead and drop the back knee, and if you need to pat it like you're for harder surfaces, I am, go for it. Lengthen your spine. As you exhale, back the hips off and then roll yourself in and up. So you should be feeling a little bit of fire across this thigh now. Plant the hands to the earth, lift the belly, drive your lumbar in and up, get tall. Exhale, spin over to the right. Tap your left elbow just off your front thigh, so not on, off your front thigh. Right, so that's step 1. Step 2 is to back the hips off a little bit. And then lengthen the spine. So we're working with alignment here. Take a deep breath, press into the right foot. As you exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor. Squeeze up through the lower belly and start to rotate and open through your chest. Very nice. So you're feeling it in between your shoulder blades now, revolve lunge. Inhaling into the belly. Exhaling to squeeze up through the pelvic floor and lower belly. Stubbornly press down through that right foot. So pulsing here is really getting into that detox as you lift through each exhale, and then through the twist, we're deep into the filter organs. Digestive, metabolic, fire helping. Release your gaze, turn yourself down, unravel the mat, and step it back into dog. And just take a moment just to breathe here. Bend your knees and elbows, inhale, raise your left leg up. Turn your pelvis down, lift the belly, long through the spine. Bend the limbs and bring your left knee forward to your chest. Step the left foot to the left thumb. Great. So go ahead and I'm just going to spin around. You stay here, it's your left foot forward. You go ahead and just lengthen your spine here. Long through your spine. Very good. Then the left knee is bending over the ankle there. Let's go ahead and circle the left arm up as you inhale. Exhale, bend the back knee and circle down. Brush the earth. Inhale. Press into the feet, and as you exhale, lift the belly. Exhale. Press and lift. Try to keep the left knee bent the whole time. 2 more circles. Last one. And this time, you may wish to lengthen the front leg, but wait for the first feeling of stretch and then stay there. And circle the left arm up. Keep the hips a little buoyant there. Breathe into the body. Pulse up through each exhale. Feeling that heat move through you. And circle all the way down. As you circle down, lift your mat upward. Create a little padding under your front foot. Lengthen your spine. Back the hips off and roll yourself in and up. So lift through the front spine. Gather the palms, lengthen. Turn yourself over to the left with your chest. Let your right elbow come off your front thigh, so not on it. Move off. Working into the shoulder mobility. Point the fingers forward, gather the palms. Ease the hips back and off a little bit, and then lengthen the spine. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, squeeze through the pelvic floor, squeeze the lower belly in and up, and then rotate open through your chest. Take a deep breath here. Engaging the earth with the left foot and the right lower shin. Inhaling into the belly, exhale, twist to open. Notice that your right hip doesn't completely drop out, keep it buoyant. 2 more breaths. Really amping up the metabolism with the twist and that detoxifying exhale. And then slowly release. Meet the earth. Unravel yourself back into downward dog. Beautiful. And feel the breath. Next time you exhale, stick your tongue out, so the tip of your tongue towards your chin, lion's breath. Let's go for it. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, squeeze out and stick the tip of the tongue out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Place the big toe mounds together. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows. Press the hands, lift the belly, and hop yourself forward. Lengthen up halfway. Grow through your waist. Exhale, fold over your long legs. Take a deep breath into the belly. Use your exhale to bend your knees, lift your pelvic floor, lift your belly while rolling yourself up to stand. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, lower. Very nice. So I'd love to do two a little bit more high intensity poses just to amp up our calorie burn a little bit more. And then once we've done that, we'll be able to access a really sweet stretch because our lower body will be extremely warmed up. So find yourself in your goddess pose here. Take your toes wide. Now it's really important that your toes are opening and your knees are over your feet. So if you need to adjust something, keep the knees in the direction they are, but you would adjust the foot under the kneecap, okay? Sink into your hips. Now pull up through the belly and reach the arms up. We're just gonna stay for about a minute pulsing here. So as you exhale, bring a fist to the lower waist. Inhale, exhale. So a little bit of pulse in the lower body too. Try to access that deep exhale that comes from the root of your pelvic floor muscles and pulses your lower belly in and out. Let's do a few more here, so keep going. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. Very nice. Get fierce with that breath as you pull it up through the root. A little fire burning through your center. Fists of fire. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Reach the arms back. Turn the palms away. Bring the knuckles to the lower back. Weave the fingers together, just making a fist back there. Roll the chest open, lift the belly. Bend the knees a little bit. Spin the heels, feet a little bit more forward, just a tiny bit more forward. Bend the knees and fold over towards the earth. Reach the arms up. And just bend into your right knee and then to your left. Inhaling and exhaling. So you feel a stretch across the inner thighs there. Important to keep your feet completely connected to the earth. And use that press of your foot to help you find extension across the inner thighs, back of thighs. Maybe stay and hold. On the other side, getting inner thigh stretch. Release the palms down. Bend the knees. Go ahead and roll yourself up. Oh, bless me. And then roll the heels in and come up to stand. So I'd like to do one more long hold. It's one of the yoga shred moves that I offer in my classes once in a while, but also when we do our yoga shred challenge. So we're going to give that a try. So the idea is to sink back through the hips on the inhale, and then the exhale is to pulse up on your tippy toes. So we're going to give that a try from a slow to medium to high intensity for about 1 minute, and then we get to stretch it out. So give this one your all, almost there. So place the feet to the earth, sink the hips back and press strongly down into the earth. Take the hips and deepen the groins back in space. Inhale here, chair pose. Exhale, pulse up, lift the belly, then up. Inhale, exhale. Just get the form, not too fast. Inhale, exhale. Press and lift. So press the hips as far back as you can get them and squeeze the belly in. You can breathe out through the mouth for this one too, especially if you feel you're really heated. but try to keep the belly lifting on each exhale. It's a little bit faster for the medium now. So you're pulsing up, a little bit more intensity. You got it. Just a little bit faster. Take the hips back, take the knees back. Pulse up on those toes. Now for the last 10, maybe you hop a little bit, or maybe you just increase the pace, okay? So 1, 2, land with the hips back, 3, 4, you've got this, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. You should feel a little bit. Oh, I definitely do. So walk it out on your mat. Inhale and exhale. One's great for building endurance, calorie burn, and of course giving us a little power that we need. To the top of the mat. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, when the knees fold. Lift it up halfway. Plant the hands to the earth and step it back into dog. Now your heart rate's up, so continue to exhale through your mouth. Let's bend the knees and elbows. Raise the right leg up. Bring the right knee forward to the chest. We're changing it up. Right knee behind the right wrist and open your foot out to the left, okay? Walk your left foot back. Walk your hands back. Turn your fingertips down. Lift the belly. Reach up long through the spine. Pull the belly in up. Draw the lumbar in and up. Shoulders down. Breathe. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, curl up. Exhale down. Use that breath. You're still connected to that detoxifying breath. Lower down onto the forearms. So ease your left foot back, which will help bring the hips to the floor. It's easy to just sink onto one side. If you feel you do that, you want to get a little cushion or a pillow and stick it underneath there, because it's important that your pelvis is squared and centered to the floor. So for the pigeon pose, we're going to switch it up a little bit and you draw the left arm 90 degrees to the short edge of your mat and press it down energetically. Right arm, take it out. Turn the palm away and then twist it open. Roll the shoulder back. So twisted pigeon here, you're still getting quite a stretch on that outer right hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the belly in and up. Squeeze the breath out. Nice. You can stay here and enjoy this variation, getting a nice stretch into the outer right hip there. Or you can pick up that left foot, take your right hand towards the left foot, press the foot into the hand, but also the hand, press the hand into the foot, but also the foot back to the hand. Yeah. And then notice you're not sinking here, so press into the other arm. Inhale, get a little stretch through the quadricep there, for meter resistance with hand to foot, foot to hand action. It's important so you don't overstretch the muscle too much. And slowly release, come forward. Stay for about 5 breaths here. As you ease your way to the earth, let's take 5, 4, 3. Try to pulse up through that exhale. Sensation is there, but this is your moment to walk through it. See where it takes you. See how it makes you feel. Part of your detox. As you plant the hands to the earth, roll yourself in and up, right? Go ahead and tuck your back toes, lift up through your hips, and find your downward dog. Bend the knees and elbows, inhale. Lift the left leg in and up. Square the hips, bend the elbows, bend the knee, bring the left knee forward to the chest. Left knees towards the left wrist, right foot opens outward. Now it's not too far from your pubic bone. Walk your hands back so you've still got a good little amount of space. It might even be touching, but you don't want it too far open because that's not great for your hips. Walk your right foot back, lift through the belly, breathe and lengthen your spine. You feel a stretch across the hip flexor on the right leg. Exhale. Inhale, press and curl yourself up. Exhale, fold. Nice, one more. Now this time go ahead and lower down onto your forearms. Walk your right foot further back. Point the toes down. Just take a few breaths here, releasing through the shoulders, releasing through the face. As you exhale, go ahead and pulse up through your pelvic floor muscles. Pull the lower belly in and up. And then square your right arm 90 degrees to the short edge of your mat. Raise your left arm out, turn the palm away, place the knuckles towards the low back of the right hip. Lengthen and then open out through your left shoulder there. Now instead of just sinking into that right arm, you want to press it down energetically, keep alignment through all your bones. Breathing into the outer left hip, a little bit more stretch there. Pick up the right foot if you're feeling for it. Take the hand back to the foot. Press the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Very good. So you got a little resistance. You're stretching your quadricep muscle on the right leg there, but staying buoyant through this right arm. Breathing here. When you breathe, you access more of the stretch. And then slowly release, shift yourself forward. Let's take a few breaths here. Let's do about 5. Inhaling to the belly. Exhaling to hug up from those root muscles. And slowly walk the hands back, press into them, pull yourself up, plant the hands to the earth. Just come to sit on the left side and swing the legs around. Let's take 2 more stretches and then you can relax. Yeah? So extend the legs forward. I like to keep the knees bent. It's really important to access where your stretches for that day. Each day being different from before and each body being different from the other. So there are several reasons that I will always start with my knees bent and recommend you to as well. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, slowly inch forward onto your fingertips. Find your first edge of stretch. So for me, I can definitely find more, so I'm going to slither the heels forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Once you find the first edge of stretch, stay and breathe, because that means you're pretty rooted into your muscles that way. If you want to clasp for the feet, go for it. If not, just stay with wide fingertip. Look for a stretch behind your calf muscles, behind your thighs, not around your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep pulsing up through the exhale so you're hugging your lower belly in and up. And then slowly inhale, stretch the arms up. Beautiful. Slowly release the hands. Bring the soles of the feet together here. Spin around for that one. Right? Move the fingers. Walk the sit bones a little closer. Just pulse the knees up and down a few times. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge forward a little bit. So you feel that first edge of stretch, and then stay, sweep the low back in and up. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, pull up through the belly, squeeze it inward and upward. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Let's take ourselves back onto the mat, down on our back. Beautiful. So I'll always end my classes with either both poses or one of these two. So the first one, we're going to butterfly the knees open in a recline. Soles of the feet come together. This just allows the pelvis to get a release, and also the femur bones just to hang out. So very therapeutic as well. Relax the shoulders. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, hug up again from the root muscles and pull the belly in and out. And then you can take your hands to your thighs and just press them away. So just energetically press down on the upper thigh bone, giving yourself a little traction and space between the pelvis and the legs. As you gather the knees together, they may feel a little stiff coming in. Let's take one more. Place the feet as wide as your mat. Knock your knees together, squeeze your shoulders in and down. So you're going to get a little bit more of a curve in your lower back now. That's normal. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, relax. Stretch the belly, stretch the back. So no more pulsing of that detoxifying breath, just more of a natural breath now. Try to deepen the breath. And then slowly walk the feet in. Take some knee circles here. Allowing yourself to massage low back of the pelvis, sacrum into the earth. And now we complete the class always with relaxation, so extend the legs out. Rest the arms by the side, squeeze the shoulders in. And I recommend that as you take a few deep breaths, aim to relax your body from head to toe, to bring your mind to a little bit of stillness as it connects to the relaxation of the breath and the body. Because this too is detoxifying, and being like this too, and taking the time to refresh, gives you more power, gives you more energy for your day. And I recommend you stay here for at least 2 to 3 minutes. When you are done, you'll hug the knees to the chest. Take some more small circles. Lower to one side and let yourself be pressed back up to sit. Thank you for joining me here today. Feel free to stay in that relaxation as long as you can. And thank yourself for dedicating this at-home video to your detox, to your power, to gaining more energy, and allowing that to now pour into your